Considering how cold it was for most people overnight, decent warm up today.
Not bad.
Not that it's warm,
Yeah.
but a movement from overnight.
It's been fun watching our little puppy Magnolia, who's only had a couple of cold mornings in her life, literally.
Oh yeah, because it's been a mild
Yeah,
winter.
and she was born last April. Just
Sorry,
watching
Maggie.
her mornings like this, she's like,
What's happening?
Why is
are
my
we
coat
cold? Right.
inappropriate for this?
Yeah, she doesn't have a heavy coat.
No, not really. Neither do I. I walk out there like an idiot, but I'm just like, hurry
If
up.
only you had known.
Yeah, no, I know. I'm just like, this shouldn't take that long. We get down to only 13 in Portland. Actually, the warmest spot around. Portsmouth, New Hampshire is the only spot warmer. But inland, single digits. And then look at Berlin, New Hampshire. Man, they always surprise me how cold they can get and how anomalously cold they are compared to everyone else. I mean, Rangeley, 2 below in Freiburg, and then 10 below in Berlin, 3 below in Caribou this morning. So by that measure, these temperatures aren't bad at all. In the upper 20s and some low 30s starting to pop up out there. To the north, we're not seeing as many of those 30s, but we're in the 20s. It's still 9 in Frenchville, 14 in Presque Isle. So it's bright everywhere. Temperatures responding obviously better over southern Maine than they are the rest of the state. But yeah, this is pretty much the definition of a bluebird day, right? There's a lot of sunshine, reflective off the snowpack, especially in the mountains. A few clouds trying to work their way in, but notice they're getting banked up on the northwest side of the ridgeline there. So I don't think we'll have any problems with the clouds through the rest of today. Now tonight is not quite as cold as last night. The air mass is gradually moderating here, but it's still cold. I mean, you look at 10 p.m., it's 1 in Caribou, 1 in Greenville. We bottom out around 0 there and then start to go back up through the early morning hours. We're probably going to see more cloud cover around tomorrow compared to the last couple of days. The trade-off there, though, is it's going to be warmer, about 30 to 35 for high temperature for a lot of us. The mountains will be more reasonable, too. A lot of people, of course, with school vacation week trying to get out skiing, and seems like they've been out there anyways based on the web cameras. But I think tomorrow and Thursday, for me personally, those are the days I like better. They're just not quite as cold. And then Thursday we roll in and we start to get a little bit warmer, starting in the 20s, but popping into the upper 30s. I think we'll see some low 40s. This model is a little bearish on the temperature profile, but I think we should be able to get there by Thursday afternoon. And then we've got a system to watch on Friday. So we talked about this and how there's a lot. Look at how much is going on in this picture here. Coastal storm that's going to miss, low to the north. This is actually what we'll be watching. It's trying to develop. It doesn't look like it quite wants to phase. And so what we discussed is it's going to have to be perfect to give us widespread accumulating snow all the way to the coastline because there's no cold air in place. There's no high blocking here. So as it stands, it looks like light rain along the coastline and some snow inland, a couple of inches. There is still time for the storm to get stronger and turn into something more interesting. But it has to do that pretty soon because we're running out of time for that. And then we've got a little system that comes through on Monday with some light snow showers there. After that, midweek, this warm front looks to drive north of Quebec City, which would mean a rain event with probably some wind too into Thursday. So if you look at the temperatures, if you have an app or something, you'll see warm temperatures on Thursday. Not exactly what you are picturing though. Within that, it might be in the 50s and raining. And you can see the temperatures go down over the weekend. It's a bit cool. And then back up Monday, Tuesday, we start to ramp up through the middle of the week. So I would pencil in light snow in the mountains on Friday and light rain along the coast. Again, subject to that changing a little. It doesn't look like a huge deal though. It would take a really big change for that to happen. It's chilly and a little bit breezy on Saturday. I think Sunday is the better of the 2 weekend days, more moderate temperature-wise into the low to mid-30s. And we drop the wind because the wind is huge.
The wind is what ruins it.
If it's 27
Yes.
and not windy, it's fine. But if it's blowing hard, it's not pleasant.
All right, yeah, let's get rid of the wind at least.
Yeah.
Keith, thanks.